Still shooting on a 5-year-old DSLR in 2025? Come on, mirrorless cameras have taken over, and for good reason. Whether you're just getting started or shooting pro-level work, the right mirrorless camera can completely change how you shoot. I've spent the last few months testing the latest gear from Canon, Sony, Nikon, Panasonic, and Fujifilm. And today, I'm breaking down the 5 cameras that actually impressed me. These aren't just spec monsters. These are cameras that feel great in the hand, deliver under pressure, and make shooting fun again. Let's get into it. Starting strong with a crop sensor camera that seriously surprised me, the Sony α6-700. It's got a 26-megapixel APS-C sensor, 5-axis in-body stabilization, and, what really puts it ahead, Sony's latest AI-driven autofocus system. This is the same subject tracking tech found in their flagship Alpha 7R Mark V, packed into a much smaller, more affordable body. During testing, it tracked eyes, faces, birds, you name it, with scary accuracy. Even on overcast days or shooting wide open, I barely had to intervene. Just compose and it grabs focus. You also get 4K video up to 60 frames per second, oversampled from 6K, and a compact build that's perfect for travel or hybrid creators on the go. Now the menu system is still classic Sony. Not terrible, but not super friendly for beginners. And while it does have in-body stabilization, it's not the smoothest if you're walking while filming. But for the size, price, and features, the A6700 is the APS-C camera I'd buy right now, especially for content creators and serious hobbyists. If video is your main focus, you're going to love this one. The Panasonic Lumix S5 Mark II is one of the most well-rounded video-focused mirrorless cameras I've used all year. And the price? Still hard to believe for what it offers. You get 6K 30 frames per second open-gate recording, full 10-bit internal codecs, professional-grade profiles like Vlog, and, finally, phase detection autofocus. That last one? A game changer for Panasonic. It's quick, accurate, and reliable even in low light or on moving subjects. It's also got dual card slots, proper ports for audio, and stabilization that's just bonkers good. I shot an entire short-form travel vlog handheld, no gimbal, and it looked buttery smooth. Downsides? There's a 1.5 times crop if you want 4K slow motion at 60 frames per second, and the design still leans more DSLR than mirrorless in style. But honestly, that's nitpicking. If you're a hybrid shooter or a solo content creator, YouTube, client work, even weddings, this is the full-frame camera to beat in the sub-$2,000 range. Beginner cameras used to feel like toys. That is not the case anymore. The Canon EOS R10 is a lightweight, compact, crop sensor camera. But don't let that fool you. It packs a punch where it matters. First off, autofocus. Canon brought down some serious tech from its higher-end bodies. The subject tracking is responsive, sticky, and feels smart, even when the subject's not dead center. I tested it on fast action, pets, street scenes, even a quick BMX shoot, and the hit rate was excellent. It also shoots up to 15 frames per second mechanically, or 25 using the electronic shutter. That's more than enough for sports, events, or wildlife. Now it doesn't have in-body stabilization, which would have been great. And the 4K at 60 frames per second is cropped. But for beginners, that's not a deal breaker. This is the camera I recommend to anyone stepping into photography seriously for the first time. The grip feels good, the menus are intuitive, and it plays well with Canon's growing RF ecosystem. It's affordable, future-proof, and honestly, it just makes shooting fun. Let's shift gears. If you're a professional or an advanced shooter looking for the best Canon has to offer, the EOS R5 Mark II is a beast, full stop. You get a 45-megapixel full-frame stacked CMOS sensor capable of shooting at 30 frames per second with no rolling shutter. You get 8K video at 60. You get eye control autofocus that lets you literally look at your subject through the viewfinder, and the camera follows your gaze. This is next-level stuff. During tests, it absolutely destroyed complex action scenes. Sports, fast-paced dance, low-light weddings, this camera just didn't miss. Canon also included in-camera image upscaling to boost resolution up to 180 megapixels. Yep, you heard that right. The only downside? Price. Body only, it's more than $5,000. And the RF glass you'll want with it? Also premium priced. But if your work demands the best, and you're already in Canon's ecosystem, this is the flagship to beat. And finally, my #1 mirrorless camera of 2025, the Nikon Z6 Mark III. This thing is a near-perfect hybrid. Whether you're a photo-first shooter or a videographer, it handles everything with confidence and control. It's built around a 24.5-megapixel full-frame sensor with dual-gain architecture, giving you excellent dynamic range and low-light performance. And it's fast, 20 frames per second with full autofocus tracking, or up to 120 if you're okay with a slight crop. Autofocus? Top tier. Nikon subject detection modes have matured a lot, and in my tests, they handled people, animals, and vehicles with precision, even in tough lighting. But the big story here is video. 6K 60 frames per second, oversampled 4K, pro-level color profiles, no overheating, no recording limits, and all that in a body that's more compact than most full-frame competitors. The EVF is stunning, the handling is balanced, and the menus super intuitive. Honestly, whether you're upgrading from a DSLR or just want one camera that can do everything really well, the Z6 III is the smartest buy in 2025. So, those are my top 5 mirrorless cameras of 2025. Whether you're filming your next project, snapping portraits, or just stepping into the photography world, one of these will fit your style. Let me know in the comments. What's your pick? Are you Team Canon, Sony, or maybe Nikon's won you over like it did me? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell if this helped you out. Until next time, shoot sharp, edit clean, stay creative.